Hi, and welcome to the Constance scheduling tool. Today, we're going to go over what Constance is and how to use our tool to create an efficient schedule that minimizes wage costs. So Constance is a really young business, and their service is check-in calls to senior individuals to make sure that those people are taking their meds, completing their physical therapy, and overall staying healthy to avoid any health emergencies. The Constance family coordinators are responsible for calling members at specific times and then updating the member portal to inform healthcare providers and loved ones of the member's current status. So before anything, you have to make sure that all employees and all Constance members have filled out their respective surveys. So after the sheets or after the Google Forms are filled out, the next step is to input the data. So the first button here, input employee data, will pull from the Google sheet and transform the data into usable data for our model. So here you can see that employee 1 is available through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, all of Thursday, and all of Friday. And this same process happens for each of the 4 employees or Constance family coordinators. If you go back to the instructions tab, you can do the same thing to input the member data. And again, you can see here that member 1 should be called at either 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning. And this would be indicated from the Google form. For reference, here is our member sheet. Same thing with the employee sheet. You could see which day each of the 4 employees is available to work. So for example, Monday, each of the 4 Constance family coordinators are available to work. Returning to the instructions tab, we are now on to number 3. For the third step, you will press both the employee availability button here, as well as the member needs button here. Clicking each of these buttons will transfer data from the schedule inputs, which pulls from the Google Forms, into our schedule tab. So as you can see here, employee 1's availability is fully input into the model. You could see that, again, they are available with the exception of Wednesday afternoon. Returning to the instructions tab, you would click the member needs button. And again, you would be able to see that member 1 should be called at either 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Finally, the last big step is to just run solver. Our model has constraints already input into OpenSolver. Over here at the top left, you can see our integer model, which codes a 1 if an employee is supposed to be calling a member at a specified time, and a 0 if they are not calling any of the members. At the bottom, you can see that our model accounts for minimum number of hours, and then also calculates total wage cost, which is the value that we are optimizing for. So now all you need to do is double check the OpenSolver model. OpenSolver now walks through all of the decision variables to determine where a 1 should mark for a member call. This will output a total number of hours, as well as total wage cost, and then a total wage cost, including full-time hours. Now you can see that OpenSolver has finished running the model and has come up with 6 hours for employee 1, 6 hours for employee 2, 2 hours for employee 3, and 5.5 hours for employee 4. Above in the schedule, you can see where each employee will be making a call as marked with a 1. We hope that this has been an informative video and taught you how to use our constant scheduling tool.